Draoithe Saga Fictional Nonfiction. What is the Code of Chivalry? An ideal for medieval knights and modern people. The Code of Chivalry was a moral and social system that guided the behavior of knights in medieval Europe. Far more than just rules for fighting, it encompassed a complex set of ideals that promoted honor, courage, and service. While often romanticized, this code aimed to temper the brute force of medieval warfare with a sense of moral responsibility, shaping the knightly class into something beyond mere warriors. The Code of Chivalry, which appears in the Draoithe Saga by Ophelia Kee, was adapted from the movie Kingdom of Heaven and reads in various forms, depending on the character expressing the code, as follows. Speak the truth, even though it means death. Never back down from a fight. Never live in fear. Protect those who are weaker because it is right. Never buy the lie. Be the authority in your own life. Hard work pays off because the best things in life are never free. Always treat women with respect because they are what truly makes a man. At its core, chivalry emerged from a blend of martial prowess, aristocratic values, and Christian ethics in medieval Europe. Knights were expected to be brave in battle, demonstrating unwavering loyalty to their lord and comrades. This martial aspect emphasized strength, skill, and an unyielding commitment to duty, particularly on the battlefield. However, these warrior virtues were intertwined with a burgeoning sense of honor that extended beyond combat, dictating how a knight should conduct himself in all social interactions. The world of the dream, crafted by Ophelia Kee, blurs the historical timeline so that elements of the classical, post-classical, and the modern era are often blended. The dream is an alternate history, and the Code of Chivalry is one place where this merging of concepts out of time becomes clear. Beyond the battlefield, the code demanded respect for women, protection of the weak and innocent, and the upholding of justice. This meant a knight should act as a defender of the faith, a champion against injustice, and a courteous member of society. They were expected to be generous, humble, and polite, especially towards those of lower social standing. The ideal knight wasn't just a fighter but a paragon of virtue, whose actions reflected a deep commitment to truth and righteousness. There was a blending of ancient wisdom, classical pagan mysticism, and Christian beliefs, which led to the concepts codified by chivalry. In the Draoithe Saga, Ophelia Kee offers glimpses of those different historical contributions, but presents them as if they existed all at the same time rather than evolving over centuries. The dream truly is an eerily similar version of our world, but retains a darker, more primal law for those wielding magic. The Code of Chivalry in the medieval past was more often an ideal rather than a consistent reality. And not everyone understood or acted upon the requirements of chivalry equally. Not all parts of Europe Christianized at the same time, and elements of antiquity lingered long after many converted to a new belief in only one deity. While many knights strived to live by chivalric tenets, the tumultuous nature of the Middle Ages meant that betrayal, cruelty, and self-interest were also common. The men and women of all periods held the same human advantages and failings of anyone alive today. Code or no code of chivalry, Christian faith or pagan wisdom, people are still people. Inside the dream, those with magic must retain this more ancient code even if the time in which it was crafted no longer prevails. The enduring image of the chivalrous knight has left a significant cultural legacy, influencing concepts of heroism, honor, and proper conduct even to this day. Chivalry once served as a moral compass, however imperfectly followed, for an age defined by both conflict and burgeoning notions of nobility. In the dream, it still serves the same purpose even if the characters must move through a modern age. In modern times, chivalry still serves as a blueprint for people's behavior, and the scope of those who must follow the code is far broader than the mere wealthy nobles and landed knights of days past. It has spread to include even the lowest levels of society in the contemporary era. In the dream, it backs an ancient law written to avenge those who were wronged in the most egregious of ways. The Code of Chivalry remains a multifaceted system of ethics seeking to civilize warfare and elevate the status of those who must step onto the battlefield. It promotes virtues like courage, loyalty, honor, and justice, encouraging the powerful to protect the vulnerable and act with courtesy to all. Though its practical application varied, the ideal of chivalry profoundly shaped medieval society and continues to resonate in our understanding of present-day honorable conduct. It has even inspired modern authors and became part of the fabric of the dream. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this look behind the curtain, glimpsing the research and inspiration behind the writing of the Draoithe saga. In real life, Ophelia Kee has spent decades studying and teaching human geography and world history. Bits and pieces of the human stories from the past, fairy tales, folklore, myths, legends, and belief systems of societies from around the globe all inspired many tales in the dream. A special thank you to OK Music writers for writing and sharing Enter the Dream. Fan art music made for the Draoithe saga. Please visit their YouTube channel for more amazing music. It's more than a story, it's an experience, with a soundtrack. If you found this post worthy, please feel free to share it. If you are listening on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the dream. Sincerely, OK.